Photography came to my life like as a last solution to take me out of the condition that I was not really happy about. So it was a way to find a way to express myself and to understand around. But the beginning was to express myself. It was at the end of the university. I started photography, then I started accidentally documentary photography, like I didn't have an intention. And it was Joop Swart Masterclass and Paulo Pellegrin somehow has been some influence on me that I didn't have a trust in the images or in the media or photography in general, that it is saying that this really happened, this really existed. I couldn't really believe in that. And this has been the main struggle all over the years in my work. My doubt started at the point when I made the photographs, I showed it to people and the reactions that I got. And it was like what I was seeing, experiencing was not the thing that I wanted to achieve with the photography. And the photographs were not that representing that feeling or time. It represented something else. And that is a dilemma that I'm trying to solve with the new way I am into right now. But that period, 5 or 6 years time period, was some kind of a way to understand what I really want to do with photography. The story that I made for the masterclass is about a cave, or my relationship with the cave, the cave of Jesus, Muhammad, and all many heroes. But this time the cave is different. It is transformed into a spectacle. This photograph is from my early series. And in that photograph, I scratched out the man in the photograph. And the reason that I scratched it out, when I photographed him, he told me that he knew a prayer that no one can ever expose him to a photograph. So when I took that photograph and take it back, I felt as if, yeah, this should be not here. So it was the first time that I did something more to the photograph for the story itself. So the Cave Albino is also have some kind of dimension of this. The developing technique is inspired by the form of the cave. It is done with little drops of developer in the darkroom on the stretch negative. And it was to imitate the cave, but of course in the form of the photograph it doesn't work. It is a real space that I made the photographs, but also a metaphor that I try to transform in the photographic image, to the form of the photographs. That I approach the photographs as a form, as a surface form, and I try to get the feeling that I found in the cave as it is contradicting. The story is the step that I take in my own photographic search. And now that time, the story was not outside of me. It's not a story that I took to tell, but I concentrated on myself within that specific environment. I am interested in the borderlines between art and documentary photography. And that border, I find it very important. I am always surprised when people are approaching documentary photographers' art as an enemy and artists documentary as an enemy. That doesn't make sense to me, because someone who's expressing something is doing something artistic.